Good morning students, Sai Ram. Today we shall proceed with the new lesson of political science, that is lesson number 4, the United Nations UN part 1. Now children, in our previous lessons we have learnt about what is United Nations, right? We have learnt in the first lesson itself, when the First World War had taken place, there was a lot of destruction of life and property. And so in order to stop this, an organization was established called as the League of Nations. But this organizations did not prove to be successful, and so a second world war had taken place. So another organization was formed, that was the United Nations organization, in order to maintain peace at international level. So the United Nations International is an international organization, and it was established to ensure peace and security at the international level. So we are already aware about this. In this chapter we shall learn about it in detail, about its structure, principles and objectives of the United Nations, and also the role of United Nations in securing peace in the country. So the United Nations, a background, as I have already explained you, that there were two world wars had taken place at the very first at the start of the 20th century, that is the First World War and the Second World War. Now both the wars were quite destructive. Life and property was destroyed on a larger scale in these wars. And so as a result, a First World War League of Nations was established after the First World War, and United Nations was established after the Second World War. As League of Nations did not prove to be that successful, so another organization was formed called as the United Nations Organization, and it was out of a realization that there has to be mechanism to establish world peace. So its main objective was to maintain world peace in the country. Then the League of Nations did not succeed at all, but after the use of nuclear weapons in the Second World War, the idea took root that such destructive wars should be stopped, and that it is the collective responsibility of all nations to do so. So accordingly we could see that there was a destruction of life and property in the First World War, but in the Second World War there was more use of nuclear weapons, which caused to greater destruction, and as a result it was decided to create an organization, and that would be the responsibility of each and every nation to maintain peace in the country. The United Nations was established after the Second World War to instill this understanding amongst all nations. So the main objective of this United Nations was to maintain peace and security, and this understanding needs to be instilled among all the nations. Okay. Now let us learn about the events in a chronological manner about the establishment of the United Nations. The Atlantic Treaty was signed between Prime Minister of England Sir Winston Churchill and American President Franklin D. Roosevelt during the Second World War on 14th August 1941. So the Second World War, it began from 1939. So in 1941 an Atlantic Treaty was signed between the Prime Minister of England, that is Winston Churchill, and the American President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and it was on 14th of August 1941. Now what was this treaty? According to this treaty, a decision was taken to set up a permanent mechanism to establish international security after the Second World War was over. So what was decided in this treaty was that there should be a permanent mechanism, a fixed organization which will work for maintaining peace and security in the country. International security need to be maintained all over the world after the Second World War was over. So with this mechanism, the Atlantic Treaty was signed. Then detailed discussions followed on this decision in two conferences. among allied powers in 1944 and 1945. So there were two conferences held in the year 1944 and in 1945. This discussion was between the allied powers, and accordingly a treaty was drafted to establish an international organization. So a treaty was prepared in order to establish international organization at international level. At San Francisco in America, representatives of 50 countries drafted the Charter of the United Nations after discussions. So where was this United Nations Charter was signed? It was at San Francisco in America. And how many representatives of how many countries were there? Around 50 countries. They drafted the Charter of the United Nations after the discussions of the Allied powers in 1944 and 1945. As soon as the war got over, the Charter was signed on 24th October 1945 and the United Nations was established. The Second World War was ended in 1945, and as soon as the war was over, the Charter was signed on 24th of October and the United Nations was established, okay, on 24th of October 1945. Now, what are the objectives of the United Nations? Now, the United Nations is the world's largest international organization. It is said to be as the world's largest international organization. In the beginning, only 50 countries were members, has gone up to 193. So how many members were there when the charter was signed? When there were only 50 countries, and later we could see that the other countries also participated, increased to 193, right? Then all these are members of the United Nations. So all the 193 countries, they were the members of the United Nations. Today, these member nations come together on the platform of the United Nations. So all the member nations, they come together for any kind of discussions on the basis of international disputes, any negotiation. Like for example, we could see now the war going on between India and China. So accordingly also, first we made attempts in order to solve the problems by negotiating with each other, but later it related to a war. And so during in such conditions, all the member nations, they come together in order to resolve the disputes between the nations, not by war but by negotiations. Okay. So the United Nations has its own definite objectives. So it has its own definite objectives. Briefly, the United Nations takes up all necessary measures for establishing international peace. So as it is a responsibility of all nations, all the member nations, they come together and take a decision, and the United Nations, it has its own definite objectives, and in short, it takes up all necessary measures for establishing international peace. Its second objective is to maintain friendly relations among nations. So whatever may be the reasons for the disputes among the nation, but its main objective is to maintain friendly relations as we carry on transactions, trade with each other, and share each other's technology, or you can say ideas, knowledge, everything. So in this way we could maintain friendly relations with the other nations. Then to enhance international security by solving international disputes. So by solving international disputes among the nations, it enhances international security. So what happens is the international security of the country becomes more strong when all the nations, they come together and try to solve the problems. To safeguard and foster human rights and freedom, and so also equal opportunity, equal rights should be provided to all the member nations. This helps in safeguarding the human rights and freedom of every individual in every country. Okay. Okay, so that is one of the objectives of the United Nations. Along with these, the United Nations also aims at enhancing economic cooperation at international level. Also, like for example, in this pandemic situation also we had seen that all the nations, they were trying to help each other either by means of medicines or providing services. So in this way, economic cooperation should be provided to each and every country, whoever is in need. So that is one of the objective of the United Nations. Okay, so in this way children, in this part we have learned about what is United Nations, why was it established, what were its principles or what were the reasons for the establishment of United Nations, and also we have learnt about its specific objectives. What is the main objective of the United Nations is to maintain peace and security at the international level. Okay, so here we stop with the first part of our lesson. Till then, thank you children.